First, the top headlines. Jiribam MLA Ashabuddin alleges Chief Minister Enbiren for not assigning anything on Jiribam incidences. Students in Valley District staged protests demanding safe release of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs by Kuki militants. Meira Paibis of Lamlai take out torch rally demanding safe release of captive 6 Meitei IDPs by Kuki militants. Manipur Candlelight vigil in Uripur calls for safe release of 6 abducted by militants. Manipur Congress demands governor intervention for release of hostages in Jiribam. Kuki militants launched fresh attack at Shanti Kongbal in Lamlai Assembly constituency. Kachar police intensify security efforts along Assam-Manipur border amid rising tensions. A very good afternoon. Welcome to ELITETV. You're watching English News at 12:30. I'm Tongkam Amrita and these are the news in details. MLA of Jiribam Assembly constituency MD Ashabuddin has alleged that no official assignment has been given by Chief Minister Enbiren to him about the incidences happened in Jiribam since the beginning. He said this to the denizens of Jiribam yesterday when they asked him about his role in the present situation in Jiribam, particularly abduction of 6 Meitei IDPs, including 3 children by Kuki militants. Talking to the denizens of Jiribam, the MLA further said from the beginning that Chief Minister Enbiren has ordered or assigned him to see the situation in Jiribam. Instead, Chief Minister Enbiren assigned Minister L. Sushindro, MLA T.H. Shanti and BJP General Secretary K. Sharat. He felt very pity for himself that why the Chief Minister not assigned or ordered him to see the situation of Jiribam from the beginning, he added. The MLA also said he came there in Jiribam from Delhi on his own and the Chief Minister did not say anything to him, he alleged. On the other hand, all efforts are on from his side for safe release of 6 captive Meitei IDPs abducted by Kuki militants, he added.
Jiribam the Shirang lady and the Chief Minister Nagashim Salo have late. I say, I personal life on Nagashi, personal life. Oh, as one day I say, Yamagumba, Shanti Gumba, Tasarat Gumba, the people, young the Kashi people like things over there. And so have the Guam Haiti. I Tamushino Gaitavani, I give Prasaki Wangang, I give Melanie, I give a Haitian Kashi, I have the Puna Masaka of Nati. Chief Minister Natraka Atupa government higher authority among Nansalo, Nancy Shilon, Mafam Animal Satmanga, Mini Salo, Nasiva Haiti. Now should I came the Lapa and Hydro? I deny. I don't know I have I guess this is some with a Hojik decision I have with a something higher of missing a Sumana, a way authority I would hire Hargadi, this is targeting. I can't have the I give one loaded. Nasiva the load of it. Imagine my own name in quite or I'm Matontani. I let it say, ayam pura ka leibani prajana thagat pagi ikai khangra leibi wani ai tasi ngai kasi yodi
sarna hai baju pen baju sarna ai ki parja kanda
adu to bagi natra ilai si natra ila pam ai lawe pa ai tasengna angang si photo ying bade tumba ngam tabani ai.
Students of various schools and colleges today staged sit-in protest and human chain demanding safe release of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs, including 3 children by Kuki militants. At Singzamay Bamolaikai, students of Nongpok Mahekol staged human chain and shouted various slogans. On the other hand, in Uripok, students of Competitive Success Academy staged sit-in protest demanding safe release of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs, including 3 children by Kuki militants. The students also shouted various slogans. Talking to ELITETV News, a student of the academy spoke about the main objective of staging the protest in details.
Jiribam the Toka Simba Yang Ida Kaketunjava Angang Sing China Paraga Pubiva Sing White Mina Kuji Women Sing Medina Navasina Hadopi of the Nixingari Aduga Saka Sing Mina Lila Sutam from the Leopa had the Logan 18 the COVID-19 China last Adumatuta Ang Pirang Mulatana Satra Sing Manipur using China Lila Sutam from the Sumle although La Padina Atopa is the Singidis, Mina Iran like the Wazing Yo in the Hangway, when a competition Yamu Matama Matam the day, away of a competition or Matam to the day, when I like the Motina, Aquay the Mata, Christmas Hapakadava, and the Giaquay the Mata, or Pig the Valate of Nina Moya competition or Padina, no Itawa Power, Aduna Malinava, or teaching Amadi, Anga from Navaziki, Punishing Scenery.
Meira Paibis of Lamlai Assembly constituency last night have taken out a peace torch rally demanding safe release of 6 Meitei IDPs abducted by Kuki militants. The torch rally was started from different sides. One group started the torch rally from Sawombung Gate and proceeded towards Lamlai Keitel. Another group started the torch rally from Nongada Thongkong to Lamlai Keitel. Many slogans were shouted by the protesters.
Lamhen Singado, a queen of my TV people. A queen low, Uraga low lopang of Ribakarigi, Imamaya the Linjan Manatabagi, a queen say Yamagi, Sankaba, Matamanga, Uriba low, Ropoka, and Rivano, Cookie Singular Kapara, Koimayamna, Ki Magini Kande, Yunakotava, Semira Kotava, Semira Kotava. Cookie militation and opinion hasn't given up.
The Uripok Nupi Apunbalup and Uripok Apunbalup held a candlelight vigil today at Uripok in Imphal West, demanding the immediate and self-release of 6 individuals, including 3 minors allegedly abducted by Kuki militants from Borobekra subdivision in Jiribam district. The peaceful vigil, marked by somber faces and lit candles, was organized to protest what the groups have labeled an inhuman act. In a press address, Khairakpam Tarun Kumar, Vice President of Uripok Apunbalup, condemned the abduction and emphasized that those captured are innocent civilians with no connection to the ongoing ethnic tensions in the region. He called on the abductors to respect international humanitarian principles and release the captives safely. These people are innocent and this is a grave injustice, he said, urging the militants to consider the families and community impacted by this incident. The vigil participants also directed their pleas toward the state and central governments, urging them to take immediate action to ensure the rescue of the hostages and safeguard citizens' rights. Tarun Kumar specifically called on authorities to deploy all necessary resources to secure the lives of the abducted individuals, underscoring the need for measures to ensure the protection of all civilians in the region. The abduction incident has sparked widespread concern in Manipur, further straining the already tense situation. As the Candlelight vigil concluded, community leaders echoed a message of solidarity, hoping for the swift return of the captives and a peaceful resolution to ongoing conflicts.
Today, we have conducted this candlelight program for to set the secure release of those 6 women, including 3 minor children who have been abducted by the Kuki militants from the Borobekra subdivision of Jiribam district of Manipur, and we strongly condemn such inhuman acts committed by these Kuki militants, and we appeal to them to release those innocent women, including those minor children, as they are not involved in this conflict. And if those abductors, if those persons, if those groups who have abducted those persons, if they really respect this international humanitarian law, they should release those 6 women, including 3 minor children, without any harm, and as they are all innocent civilians of this nation. And we also urge to the state government and the central government to take up all the possible measures for the safe release and also to rescue those innocent civilians. And also now it's the right time for the state government and the central government to take up all the necessary measures to protect the life, liberty and property of all its citizens, as the protection of these lives and liberties and the properties of all citizens is the bounden duty of the state government. So without further delay, we appeal to the state government and also to the central government to take up all the adequate measures for the safe, secure and the peaceful life of all the citizens of this country.
Now let's take a short break and we will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Nupi oibi kayagi phidam na phambu tem singnariba mioi bagi wahan thok lehendraba khunai sida ai sawu matham jana kanbirak.
Reproductive and Child Health RCH portal, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India ki makhada eligible couples haibadi yum palabishing mirolabi amadi chahi noriba angangshingi hakshel mapung fana digital platform de yengshin nabagidamata RCH portal state asida chatnari RCH portal asida tawgadabasing miyamna thamjiri register tawraba yum palabi mirolabi amadi angangshingu yengshinduna khudong thibadagi ngakthoknaba honabata mating pangli eligible couple singbu tha khudingi contraceptive sizinabra natraga mirolabra haina tracking tawri miron bishingbu khudong thibadagi ngakthoknaba checkup ki mangjongna pau piduna matam chana checkup tawhan jagani amadi checkup ta lawkiba service amadi test results singi information lokhatuna makhata na digital platform da naina jagani angang singbu laina kayadagi ngakthoknaba bharat sarkar na piriba immunization schedule fanghannabagidamakta mangjongna pau piduna mapung fana tika thokpada mating pangi bharat sarkar gi scheme haibadi JSYPMMBY amadi kilkari sing asigi khudong chaba lawdagidamakta suksoi shoyna RCH portal da register tawbiduna RCH ID lobby kaubiganu nupi obi singna yum het panbaga adongi lekhagi asha natraga adongi area gi health center da register suksoi shoyna tawbiduna RCH ID lobby adongi miron bagi service sing mapung fana upload tawnabagidamakta mirole hek khangbaga checkup amata chatringai da miron bi register suksoi shoyna tawbiyu akopa marol gidamak adongi asa natraga toll free number 104 da pau fobiyu paujen jariba data section State Health Society National Health Mission Manipur.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur de ihan hanba oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari Mayam lengsin birakuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition The Great Wedding Sales Gold Offer asi pre-booking tawbiduna khudong chaba silobi ho.
Offer asi akupa information khambina bagi damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak lengsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back after the short break, and now let's continue with more news updates. Hukay militants today also launched fresh attack at Santi Kongbal Yangang Pokpe in Imphal East District. The incident occurred around 9:30 a.m. today, according to a report culled from the spot when the villagers were threshing their paddy at the field. Hukay militants opened fire to the farmers. However, no one was injured in the incident. Talking to the media persons, a farmer spoke about the incident in detail. However, later Yangang Pokpe police rushed to the spot and protected the farmers and continued the threshing of paddy. The Congress Legislature Party in Manipur submitted a memorandum to Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya demanding immediate intervention for the safe release of 3 women and 3 children abducted from Jiribam district. Expressing concern over the recent surge in violence in Jiribam, the legislators urged the governor to help bring an end to the ongoing 18-month turmoil in the state. In the memorandum submitted on November 13, opposition members of the Manipur Legislative Assembly affiliated with the Indian National Congress highlighted the recent violent events in Jiribam district which have exacerbated the state's ongoing humanitarian crisis. According to the memorandum, the abduction of 3 women and 3 children, including a baby, has left their families in distress with no information on their whereabouts for about 48 hours. The legislators made an urgent plea for the governor's intervention to secure the hostages' safe release and called for stronger measures to protect civilians, particularly vulnerable groups such as elderly people, women and children. The memorandum expressed frustration over the government's perceived failure to uphold its responsibilities, noting that despite numerous appeals, violence, bombings and attacks continue unabated across Manipur, leaving many villages destroyed and lives lost. The Congress members expressed disappointment with both the state and central governments, emphasizing a perceived lack of commitment from the Prime Minister's office and the Union Home Ministry in resolving the crisis. They criticized Chief Minister Biren Singh's administration for its inability to maintain law and order, citing a failure to safeguard citizens' lives and properties since May 2023. At this critical juncture, the Congress Legislature Party appealed to the governor for immediate action, urging efforts to secure the hostages' safe release and to restore peace to the region in the interests of the people of Manipur and the country. In response to escalating tensions in Jiribam, Manipur, Kashar police have intensified security operations along the Assam-Manipur border to ensure regional stability and prevent unauthorized movements. The security efforts include comprehensive foot patrols, area domination and targeted search in the Tupidar region with a focus on fostering community trust and engagement. To reinforce these measures, the police have also initiated rigorous riverine patrols covering the stretch from Fulartal to Tupidar along the Barak River. These operations are part of a broader strategy to maintain vigilance and safeguard the border, underscoring the commitment of Kashar police to uphold security and peace in the region. In response to mounting public discontent over the proposed tree cutting in Guwahati's Dighali-Pukuri area for an upcoming flyover project, the Public Works Department (PWD) assured the court on Wednesday, November 13, that no trees would be felled for the planned flyover construction. This development follows widespread protests that prompted Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma to re-evaluate the project and announce adjustments to the initial design. The PWD presented an affidavit to the court emphasizing that the revised blueprint ensures the preservation of the area's trees. The department highlighted that modifications were made to align with the construction plan with environmental considerations, which had been a significant public concern. According to the document, the redesigned flyover will feature an arm extending from GNB Road towards Lam Road, with another branch directed towards the Rabindra Bhavan. This strategic alteration aims to mitigate the environmental impact while maintaining infrastructure goals. Further, the PWD disclosed that an updated survey is underway to implement the modified plan effectively. Originally, a Haryana-based company had secured a contract for relocating the trees in the Dighali-Pukuri zone. However, the department stated that those plans were abandoned after community-led protests spotlighted the ecological and cultural value of the area's greenery. In a progressive move aimed at supporting female police personnel, the Itanagar Capital Region Police in Arunachal Pradesh has announced a policy granting 1 day of special menstrual leave each month. According to an official memorandum issued by SP Capital, Rohit Rajbir Singh on Wednesday, female officers can avail this leave on either the first or second day of their menstrual cycle. The office memorandum highlighted that this initiative reflects the department's commitment to fostering a supportive and inclusive work environment that acknowledges the specific health needs of women. It is expected to boost morale and enhance productivity and also ensure the operational readiness of female personnel. Under the new policy, the special leave will be considered as on duty for all practical purposes. Detailed records of leave usage will be maintained by a designated female officer in the SP office and at respective police stations. However, the policy also clarifies that this special leave is limited to 1 day per month with no extensions allowed. A joint team of Assam Rifles and Mizoram Police seized a huge cache of explosives and arrested 2 persons near Aizawl, a statement said on Wednesday. Acting on specific intelligence, a team from Assam Rifles in collaboration with Mizoram Police established a mobile vehicle checkpost at Lawipu Junction near Aizawl, it said. The Assam Rifles statement said, during the operation, the teams intercepted a taxi and conducted a thorough search, resulting in the recovery of 1,000 gelatin sticks, 1,000 detonators, and 20 meters of safety fuse, it said. Meanwhile, security forces seized methamphetamine worth Rs 7.2 crores during a targeted operation in Champhai district, Mizoram on Monday, November 11, marking one of the largest drug busts in the region this month. Joint teams of Assam Rifles and local police intercepted a white Swift Desire on Zokathar-Melbuk Road following intelligence inputs about cross-border smuggling. The suspects abandoned a blue bag and fled the scene when confronted by security personnel. A search revealed 2.399 kg of methamphetamine inside the bag. The vehicle bearing registration number MZ01F6155 along with the seized contraband has been transferred to Zokathar police for investigation. NIT Meghalaya, in partnership with Northeastern Hill University NEHU Shillong, will host a 2-day workshop titled Vikshit Bharat 2047 Atmanirbhar Northeast on November 15 to 16, 2024. This event, to be held at NIT Meghalaya's permanent campus in Saichopen, Sora, Cherrapunji, aims to drive dialogue on advancing self-reliance across the Northeast as part of India's vision for a developed nation by 2047. The workshop will gather policymakers, academic leaders, industry experts, and youth representatives to discuss key regional priorities including education, technology, sustainable development, entrepreneurship, and infrastructure. With the implementation of NEP 2020, this initiative seeks to integrate Northeast traditions and practices into policy, ensuring inclusivity in the national education framework. Chief guest Atul Kothari, National Secretary of the Siksha Sanskriti Uttan Nyas, will join esteemed speakers and officials in panel discussions, interactive sessions and presentations. Professor Pinakeshwar Mahanta, Director of NIT Meghalaya, highlighted the event's importance, calling it an opportunity to shape the future of the Northeast in alignment with national goals. This workshop, featuring cultural programs and networking sessions, is positioned as a significant step toward fostering a self-reliant Northeast that will contribute to India's progress by 2047. The Meghalaya High Court on Wednesday threatened to step in if authorities fail to resolve the ongoing crisis at Northeastern Hill University, NEHU, where students have been staging a 9-day hunger strike. Chief Justice Indra Prasanna Mukherjee and Justice B. Bhattacharjee set November 20 as the deadline for the central government to address the situation. The university has been under total lockdown due to protests led by student unions demanding the removal of Vice-Chancellor P.S. Shukla and other top administrators. If the problem persists till the returnable date, we shall consider taking suo motu cognizance of the affairs and decide the matter accordingly, the court warned, while hearing a public interest litigation seeking intervention to restore normalcy at the institution. The court acknowledged that the state government has already submitted recommendations to central authorities to address what is called acute problems facing the university. Since NEHU falls under central administration, the bench granted additional time for resolution. Student groups, including the Northeastern Hill University's Students' Union and Khasi Students' Union, have maintained their indefinite hunger strike despite the deteriorating situation on the campus. The court ordered its directive to be communicated to all stakeholders, including both central and state governments, the Vice-Chancellor and various university unions. Attorney P. Yobin had earlier urged the court to intervene and to restore normal university operations. And now let's take another short break and we will return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
Live Tharadi Miyamda Asengba Adu Haibiyu. Dukan Yaura Akanda Masidadi offer Laitena Soidana Harakani. HG Cassette Gallery da Amutang Linkshin Birau. Online price the mobile Kudimak Loina Pangbigani. Hojik stay wana Bamatamnina. Loan gi Kudong Chabasu, Ekogi Maike degi Pizari. MI phone labor singisu lucky draw lazy. Chahilaram Diasida Adom Gidao Adu Yabra Haina Amutang Ingbu. Car bite mobile na jingbasing Pawayana lady. Ningol Chako Bagi special offer gi Mathakta. Ekogi story oinasu lucky draw tauzari. Lucky draw asigi first prize na 32-inch TV, second prize na induction, third prize na rice cooker ni. Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da lengshin biraktu na khudong chaba ase lawbiho.
Makhal kaya gi award fangnaba HG Cassette Gallery ni. Chahi taragi mathaktagi HG Cassette Gallery na mobile store asida matam nga chanaba mongda offer amadi discount kaya piduna lakchari. Sale khudong cha dablersu loan da mobile lawbiba yagani. Discount piba khatang natana lucky draw tawduna miyamda khudol kaya amsu pijari. Miyamsu Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da utang lingsing birau. Loina na HG Cassette Gallery gi Facebook page asibu follow tawba singi onasu lucky draw amasu thamjari.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute asi.
Government private hospitals in the clinical exposed to cooking
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Chahi asigi kungamangarak suba World Sight Day Englishing and kunmarigi oina Malem Sinbatunga Love Your Eyes Kids theme the pangtokle numid ashina lakpada nahasing amadi angangi eye care to focus tawjaduna amadi mitpu mapangal kanna thamnabagidamakta ingadaba chatna kanglon sing khara thamjari yariba makai mit sokhan bidaba amadi sokchin khraba mitpu hena sokchin danabagidamakta doctor na piba correction and prescribed glasses niyom chumna uppiba vitamin A hena yauba machang oiba chinjak chabiba angang singda arapa pot udabagi leina haibadi short sightedness tagi ngakthok nabagi damakta yarba makai nongmagi matamda minute marfudara asang aman marakta leibiba mapanda leiba matamda nungshagi ultraviolet radiation dagi ngakthok nabagi damakta sunglasses natraga tupi upiba yariba makai angang singda screen time hanta hanabagi damakta electronic gadgets ka kuina loina hanbidaba amadi nganna mitki problem sing khangdoktuna kalhonabagi damakta regular eye checkup tokthokpiba kaubiganu paujen jariba National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment National Health Mission amadi Director of Health Services Government of Manipur.
Welcome back after the short break, and now let's continue with more news updates. Today is Children's Day, the birthday of late Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. However, in the past days, the day was celebrated widely in the state, but the day was not observed in most of the schools today. A video clipping in which children demanding for safe release of 6 Meitei IDPs, including 3 children, is now going viral in social media. Please take a look. The Department of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation (PMR) of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences (RIMS) Imphal yesterday inaugurated a cryoablation machine, accompanied by a hands-on workshop on cryoablation in pain intervention. The inauguration ceremony was graced by Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Director of RIMS Imphal, in presence of Professor S. Subhash Chandra Singh, in charge of Medical Superintendent of RIMS Hospital Imphal, Professor L. Nilachandra Singh, HOD Department of PMR RIMS Imphal, and Dr. Siddharth Verma, founder of Panacea India and Mumbai Pain School. Speaking on the occasion, the Director of RIMS Imphal emphasized the importance of advanced pain management techniques for improving the quality of life of patients suffering from chronic pain conditions. The cryoablation machine, a state-of-the-art addition to the PMR department, is the first of its kind to be installed in a government hospital in the country. It also represents a significant advancement in minimally invasive procedures aimed at effectively managing pain with fewer side effects. As one of the premier institutes, the RIMS is committed to delivering the best services and equipment that will have a positive impact on society. The hands-on workshop conducted by experts in the field provided valuable training to medical professionals on the use of cryoablation technology. Dr. Siddharth Verma, founder of Panacea India and Mumbai Pain School, delivered a speech during the workshop. It also enabled participants to gain first-hand experience in using the equipment, thereby enhancing their skills and knowledge in pain management practices. The program saw active participation from Deputy Director Administration RIMS Imphal, Principal of College of Nursing RIMS Imphal, HODs, faculty members, staff and students of RIMS Imphal. Meanwhile, a 2-day HIV Sentinel Surveillance Plus 2025 regional training of trainers for antenatal care, ANC, and prison settings, Northeast Zone, was successfully conducted at Shushruta Hall, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal. The event was jointly organized by RIMS Imphal and the National AIDS Control Organization, NACO. The training aims to enhance the skills of healthcare professionals in monitoring HIV prevalence, with a special focus on high-priority areas such as antenatal clinics and prison populations. Experts from across the region participated, reinforcing their knowledge and strategies to improve HIV surveillance, prevention, and control efforts in the Northeast Zone. The collaborative initiative highlights the commitment of the RI RIMS and NSE.
We, as an institute, which is a premier institute in the Northeast and also one of the most premier institute you can count as in the country, we are committed as an institute to give the best facility. Because the government of India says, अच्छा quality का instrument खरीदना चाहिए. ठीक है. So I think on that line we can dream about having the best of the best facility, and also I do say to every HOD of the departments present here that means we should be able to dream. Means सबको एक dream दिखना चाहिए कि भाई आगे क्या करना है. So now ये नहीं है कि बहुत महंगा है भाई 10 करोड़ का है सामान नहीं खरीद सकता, ऐसा नहीं. So we have to look at कि that if it is going to benefit the society or which is bound to give a facelift to this institute, not necessarily खर्चा ही करना, ये नहीं है, but that instrument need to have a beneficial impact to the society.
Sky Hospitals and Manipur Heart Foundation MHF, in association with Youth Voluntary Association Wangjing, provided the one-day free heart camp screening camp at Devi Mandop Community Hall, Wangjing on 12 November from 9 a.m. onwards. It gave an opportunity to the people who attended the camp from Wangjing, Lilong, Thoubal, etc. for early detection of asymptomatic and symptomatic heart diseases. During the camp, total number of 103 patients were seen, free 27 echo, free 52 ECGs, 12 abnormal findings, free 22 blood sugar tests, and free 103 blood pressure checks were provided. Free medicines were also distributed to the needy patients. As a result of the camp, 2 children were detected to suffer from ASDX2 birth heart defects. A 59-year-old man was found to have severe heart valve stenosis, aortic stenosis. Another 60-year-old woman who had heart attack previously was also examined thoroughly and advised for proper treatment. These patients will have further assessment at Sky Hospitals for device or surgical treatment. Dr. L. Shyam Kishore Singh, Chairman and Chief Cardiologist of Sky Hospital, Imphal, expressed his happiness and satisfaction on the enthusiastic response from the public for such free heart camp and appealed to the people of Manipur to avail of such free heart camps conducted by Sky Hospital and Manipur Heart Foundation on site and in various districts of Manipur from time to time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on his 135th birth anniversary on Thursday. In a post on X, Prime Minister Modi honored Nehru, stating, "On the occasion of his birth anniversary, I pay homage to our former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru." Congress leaders also remembered Nehru, with Priyanka Gandhi paying tribute at Shantivan in Delhi. Rahul Gandhi and Congress President also shared their respects on social media. November 14 is celebrated as Children's Day every year, a tribute to Nehru's legacy and his fondness for children. Nehru, known as Chacha Nehru, emphasized the importance of love and affection for children. After his death in 1964, his birthday was designated as National Children's Day in India. Nehru was born on November 14, 1889 in Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, played a pivotal role in India's independence movement and became the country's first Prime Minister on August 15, 1947. His birthday continues to be marked by activities in schools across the nation, including games and competitions, while government bodies organize commemorative events. Before 1956, India celebrated Children's Day on November 20 as declared by the United Nations in 1954. However, following Nehru's death, the Indian Parliament passed a resolution to celebrate his birth anniversary as National Children's Day. The Supreme Court on Thursday, November 13, issued stringent guidelines to curb the practice of bulldozer justice, which involves the executive demolishing properties of individuals accused of crimes without due judicial process. The bench, comprising Justices B.R. Gavai and K.V. Vishwanathan, ruled that the executive cannot unilaterally declare a person guilty or decide to demolish their property. The apex court laid down that no demolition can take place without prior notification to the property owner, ensuring a minimum of 15 days notice before any action is taken. The notice must be served to the property owner by registered post and also affixed on the outer part of the structure in question. Additionally, the notice should specify the nature of the alleged unauthorized construction, the specific violations, and the grounds for demolition. To maintain transparency, the court further mandated that the demolition process be videographed, ensuring that the procedure is conducted lawfully. The court warned that any deviation from these guidelines would result in contempt of court. Addressing the issue of bulldozer actions employed by state governments to demolish properties, the Supreme Court emphasized that such arbitrary actions violate the rights guaranteed under the Constitution. The judgment reinforced that the executive cannot bypass the judiciary's role in adjudicating guilt or deciding on property demolition, highlighting the importance of maintaining the separation of powers between the executive and the judiciary. The court emphasized that the rule of law ensures individuals' rights are protected against arbitrary state action. It stated that public officials who take matters into their own hands and engage in such high-handed actions must be held accountable. Delhi residents woke up to a hazy and smoke-filled Thursday morning, accompanied by a dip in temperature to 11.2 degrees Celsius, the lowest recorded this season. Sabdarjung, serving as the main weather observatory, reported a minimum temperature of 16.1 degrees Celsius. This temperature drop is attributed to a western disturbance that brought snowfall to the Himalayan region, intensifying the cold spell. Different parts of the city noted varied minimum temperatures. Ridge at 11.2 degrees Celsius, Ayanagar at 14.4 degrees Celsius, Lodi Road at 15 degrees Celsius, and Palam at 16.8 degrees Celsius. Earlier this week, Kashmir experienced its first snowfall of the season. While the higher altitudes saw light snow, the plains were drenched in heavy rainfall, causing a significant drop in temperatures and signaling the start of winter. Despite a slight improvement, Delhi's air quality remains hazardous. At 9 a.m., the 24-hour average air quality index AQI was recorded at 426, slightly better than the 432 at 6 a.m., yet still categorized as severe, according to the Central Pollution Control Board (CPCB). The highest AQI readings came from Anand Vihar 473, but Pargans 472, Ashok Vihar 471, and Jahangirpuri 470. Prolonged exposure to air categorized as very poor can cause respiratory problems, while severe levels pose health risks even to healthy individuals, exacerbating conditions for those with pre-existing issues. Following Donald Trump's victory in the 2024 United States presidential election, a wave of usual departures has rocked social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. CNN reported that the day after the election alone saw over 115,000 U.S. users deactivating their accounts through the website, with this figure not accounting for mobile app users. The data sourced from digital intelligence platform SimilarWeb marks the largest exodus since Elon Musk's acquisition of the platform in 2022. This significant shift follows months of Musk's prominent involvement in the election, as he used X to actively show support for the president-elect Donald Trump. The fallout from this involvement has spurred users to migrate to alternative platforms, with Blue Sky emerging as a major beneficiary. Over the past 3 months, Blue Sky's user base has doubled, now boasting 15 million members, including a surge of 1 million new signups in a single week. Meanwhile, researchers have also noted an uptick in the use of sexist rhetoric on X, exemplified by phrases such as "your body, my choice." This trend has further fueled discontent among former X users and accelerated their shift to platforms perceived as more welcoming and regulated. US President-elect Donald Trump has announced that Tesla owner Elon Musk and Indian-American entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy will lead the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, aimed at improving governance and curbing wasteful expenditures. Trump has also given them a deadline of July 4, 2026, the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. I am pleased to announce that the great Elon Musk, working in conjunction with American patriot Vivek Ramaswamy, will lead the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, Trump announced late on Tuesday. Ramaswamy, 37, is the first Indian American to have been tapped by Trump into his administration beginning January 20 next year. His parents migrated to the U.S. from Kerala and worked at a General Electric plant in Ohio. I look forward to Elon and Vivek making challenges to the federal bureaucracy with an eye on efficiency and at the same time making it life better for all Americans. Importantly, we will drive out massive waste and fraud which exists throughout our annual USD 6.5 trillion of government spending, said the president-elect. Together, these two wonderful Americans will pave the way for my administration to dismantle government bureaucracy, slash excess regulations, cut wasteful expenditures, and restructure federal agencies, essential to the Save America movement, he said. Israeli airstrikes killed at least 46 people in the Gaza Strip in the past 24 hours, including 11 at a makeshift cafeteria in an Israeli-declared humanitarian zone, medics said. In Lebanon, warplanes struck Beirut's southern suburbs and killed 18 people elsewhere in the country on Tuesday. The latest bombardment came as the United States said it would not reduce its military support for Israel after a deadline passed for allowing more humanitarian aid into Gaza. The State Department cited some progress even as international aid groups said Israel had failed to meet the U.S. demands. In Lebanon, large explosions shook Beirut's southern suburbs, an area known as Dahiyeh, where Hezbollah has a significant presence, soon after the Israeli military issued evacuation warnings for 11 houses there. There was no immediate word on casualties. The Israeli military said it targeted Hezbollah infrastructure, including command centers and weapons production sites, without providing evidence. Another Israeli strike on an apartment building east of Beirut killed at least 6 people, while Murtada said the destroyed home belonged to his uncle and that those inside had fled from the Dahiyeh last month. He said 3 children were among the dead and other people were missing. An Israeli airstrike on a residential building in central Lebanon killed 12 people and wounded 8, Lebanon's health ministry said. The strike came without warning, and state media said the building was sheltering displaced families. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Jiribam MLA Ashabuddin alleges Chief Minister and Biren for not assigning anything on Jiribam incidences. Students in Valley District staged protest demanding safe release of 6 abducted Meitei IDPs by Kuki militants. Meira Paibis of Lamlai taken out or torch rally demanding safe release of captive 6 Meitei IDPs by Kuki militants. Manipur Candlelight vigil in Uripok calls for safe release of 6 abducted by militants. Manipur Congress demands the governor intervention for release of hostages in Jiribam. Cookie militants launched fresh attacks at Shanti Khongbal in Lamlai Assembly constituency. Kachar police intensify security efforts along Assam-Manipur border amid rising tensions. Well, that's all the news for now. For more updated news, please tune in to English News at 3 p.m. Until then, have a good day.